Hi everyone and welcome back, and this is the second video for the mini flower pots. Now we're gonna make the pot. We're gonna start with a magic ring. For round 1 of the pot, we're gonna make 8 single crochets into the magic ring. After making 8 single crochets, pull the yarn tail tightly to close the magic ring. Then, make a slip stitch into the first stitch to complete round 1. And this is the end of round 1. To start round 2, we're gonna chain 1. We do not count the slip stitch and chain 1 as stitches. For round 2, we're gonna make a total of 8 increases. An increase means we make 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So insert your hook into the first stitch and make 1 single crochet. Mark this first stitch with a stitch marker. Then insert your hook into the same stitch again and make another single crochet. And we've made an increase in the first stitch. So just like this, we're gonna make an increase in the remaining 7 stitches. After making 8 increases, there will be a stitch left like this, between the last stitch and the chain one. Just leave it, and then make a slip stitch into the first stitch. And round 2 is finished. To start round 3, make 1 chain again. For round 3, make 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. After that, make an increase in the second stitch. And repeat the pattern of 1 single crochet and 1 increase for a total of 8 times, and you will have a total of 24 stitches. So make 1 single crochet in the next stitch again. After that, make an increase in the next stitch. So I repeated this pattern twice. Continue repeating this pattern for 6 more times until the end of the round, and you will have a total of 24 stitches. At the end of round 3, make a slip stitch into the first stitch to complete the round. And chain 1 to start round 4. For round 4, make 1 single crochet in each of the first 2 stitches. After that, make an increase in the third stitch. And repeat the pattern of 2 single crochets and 1 increase for a total of 8 times, and you will have a total of 32 stitches. So make 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. After 2 single crochets, make an increase in the next stitch again. Continue repeating 2 single crochets followed by an increase for 6 more times. At the end of round 4, make a slip stitch into the first stitch. And chain 1 to start round 5. For round 5, make 1 single crochet in each of the first 3 stitches. After making 3 single crochets, make an increase in the 4th stitch. Then repeat the pattern of 3 single crochets and 1 increase for a total of 8 times, and you will have a total of 40 stitches. At the end of round 5, make a slip stitch into the first stitch. And chain 1 to start round 6. For round 6, we will be working in the back loops of the stitches. These are the back loops, the loops at the back of each stitch. For this round, we're gonna make 1 single crochet into each stitch, working only in the back loops. Insert your hook into the back loop of the first stitch and make 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Then go into the back loop of the next stitch and make another single crochet. And continue making 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, just using the back loop only. And this is how it looks like after round 6. Now we're gonna make a slip stitch into the first stitch to complete round 6. And chain 1 to start round 7. For round 7, we're gonna make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. And there will be a total of 40 single crochets in this round. And we're gonna crochet into both loops of the stitches. At the end of round 7, make a slip stitch into the first stitch to complete the round. Then chain 1 to start round 8. Just like in the pattern above, rounds 7 to 14 are exactly the same. You just make 1 single crochet in each stitch. And there will be a total of 40 single crochets in this round. And don't forget to connect with the slip stitch at the end and chain 1 at the beginning. Just like we did round 7, we're gonna make up to round 14. This is how it looks like after round 14. Now we're gonna make round 15. First, chain 1. For round 15, we'll be working in the front loops only. These are the front loops of the stitches. For this round, we're gonna make 1 single crochet in each stitch, working only in the front loops. So insert your hook into the front loop of the first stitch, and make 1 single crochet. Then go into the front loop of the next stitch and make another single crochet. And continue making 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, just using the front loops only. And there will be a total of 40 single crochets in this round. At the end of round 15, slip stitch into the first stitch to complete the round. And chain 1 to start round 16. For round 16, we're gonna make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. And there will be a total of 40 single crochets in this round. And we're gonna crochet into both loops of the stitches. Now I'm at the end of round 16. To finish this round, make a slip stitch into the first stitch. Then, chain 1. And cut the yarn. Fold the rim of the pot outward like this. And hide the yarn tail inside the pot. And now we've finished making the pot. Now we're gonna make the soil. For the soil, repeat rounds 1 to 5 of the pot. However, when you pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring, leave a small hole in the center. We will insert the flower stem through this hole later. Once you've finished round 5, make a slip stitch into the first stitch. Then chain 1. And cut the yarn leaving a long tail, about 40 centimeters. We will use this yarn tail to sew the pot and the soil together. And we've finished making the soil. Now we're gonna sew the pot and the soil together. To make the pot sturdier, cut a piece of stiff cardboard the same shape as the bottom of the pot like this. Then, place it at the bottom of the pot. After that, stuff the pot with some cotton. After that, place the soil piece on top of the pot and start sewing using a darning needle. Once you've finished sewing, insert your needle back into the pot and into a few other places for 2 or 3 more times to secure the yarn. And cut the yarn.